how many of you out there, just like me, have had someone in your life that you're like, well, there's nobody else right now. Might as well just have fun with them. Might as well just go have sex with them, hang out with them. And the person thinks the same thing about you. It's called situational attraction. That's what I call it. Or circumstantial attraction, where the circumstances you've created, they've created, you get content, you like each other. But then again, if somebody else comes along, you walk away from that person. So how much connection do you really have with that person? Many people fill our lives, fill voids because we have that void in our heart, your head, your chest, who the fuck knows what it is. But when we do that to other people, we're taking away from them. We're dehumanizing them, if that's the correct term. We're making them less than because we're making ourselves less than. I'm always amazed when people say, you got to respect yourself. Go fuck yourself. You don't have to respect yourself. You really don't. But if you do, I think there's a better chance of things being more positive in your life. Even if you respect yourself, you're going to come across situations that you need people to understand. You know, you got integrity. I always love the word integrity. So many people want to prove it. If you tell me something about yourself, I'll say, okay, here's my opinion of you. I'm not going to change it because you're telling me something different. I don't see it that way. You're not a bad person. I'm not thinking negative, but I don't need to convince you of something. When it comes to work, when it comes to projects, when it comes to talent, yeah, we got to convince other people because they got to buy what we're selling, but we got to be able to back it up. When it comes to the sex addiction part, it's lonely as hell. It is, because then, especially if you watch a lot of porn, I got nothing against porn, but it does numb you. It does numb your mind. It numbs your body, because then you can't get excited unless it's something that you've seen that really isn't real. It's just not. You have all these TikTok shows, and you have all these Instagram, these girls that do porn talking about how great it is. That's wonderful for them. That's their life. That's their community. That's whatever they want to do. You have so many guys that are like, God, I'd love to be with a porn star. Why? I don't get why. It doesn't work that way in life. But the sex addiction aspect can really destroy you. It can really set you back. It could really affect other people. But the most important thing I learned from me in the last couple of months when I was going through this was that I could get out of it again. I didn't lose anything. Things I could have lost, but I didn't. I gained a better self-respect for myself, even though it's sad to be alone, even though you think about other people you had in the past in your life, you'd love to see how it went. But then again, if they're not there, there's a reason why someone's not there. We can't replace one person with another. Look, you can replace your dog. That's a given. Might not be the same dog. Pretty sure it's going to have 4 legs unless you get a rescue or something and you want to do those types of things. But you can't replace people we've lost in our lives by going out and have sex with everybody. You can't get mad because of a relationship going to have sex with everybody. Men and women do it. There's no difference between men and women. Just like one night stands. Men have them, women have them. And men get just as upset when they don't hear back from somebody, just as women do. Why would you feel guilty? Enjoy, explore, do whatever, but make sure you're not taken away from you as a person. Just don't. It doesn't work that way. Like this new girl, the Hak Tui girl. Funny? I guess. Entertaining? I guess. But you think about all the notoriety she's got by saying something has to do with sex. And, okay. And if that's what you're going to be known for, hopefully she'll be known for more. But the reality is, what does it do for her? Gives her attention. What do you do with that attention? How do you make that attention work? And why I'm talking about someone like her, because it's a sexualized act that she did. And it turns people on to think about it. It makes people fun. It has people talking about it. People are interacting. She's made it okay for men and women to talk about it, which before maybe would have been appropriate. Could be sexual harassment. How many people at work are going to talk about something like that? But be aware of what's in front of you. Don't go in with blinders when you're doing these things, especially whether it's sex, loving somebody, issues. It's not easy.